Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D, and we're going to talk about the post-fight between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. D, I know we're just going to get to it. You want to talk about it. You're fired up. Let's go, man. What you got to say?
Before this fight, I had Josh Taylor smoking him. I thought he was going to come out with like smart. I thought he was going to, just similar to the Ramirez, I thought he was going to have a slow start, but towards the middle round, I thought he was going to dominate. That being said, I'm just shocked. I'm disappointed. I don't care about whatever his excuse is. Year layoff, knee injuries. I know that he had like COVID, I think, and that like postponed the fight. That's all bullshit, man. He wasn't ready to fight, and I had Jack Catterall winning the fight. Even a draw at best. That was like ridiculous. Jack landed more punches. He threw more punches. He landed more jabs. He landed 20 more jabs. He landed 20 more power shots than Taylor. I had it close until Jack had the knockdown. And then from there, Taylor had a cut under his eye. He got knocked down the 8th round. He got a point deducted in the 11th. And the only thing that will knock Jack for is that towards the end of the rounds, he kind of put what's the saying? Like he took the step off the gas pedal. Like he didn't he was kind of more running away, but he was still landing shots. And I just think that boxing will never die, but this is one of the fights that it would never this is reasons why judges, it will never elevate the sport.
So honestly, man, I thought the fight, it was a good fight. Personally, I had Josh Taylor winning 113, 112. But honestly, man, dude, I'm sorry, man. I expected more from Josh Taylor, man. I really thought he was going to knock this guy out. He's going against the Munchkin. No offense to Catterall, but man, dude, having him in the pound for pound top 10, I don't see it, man. I don't see it at all, man. Ramirez, good win, but who the hell has Ramirez even really beat? 140's been weak for a while since Terrence Crawford left, man. He wants to go up and fight Terrence Crawford next. Dude, Terrence Crawford would beat the crap out of him. You know what, Josh Taylor, man, I'm sorry. He's a dirty-ass fighter, bro. He was dirty fighter against Ramirez. He's a dirty fighter against Progress. Regis. Dude, he's a dirty fighter, and remember when Terrence Crawford fought Jeff Horner, one of the most dirtiest fighters in the game? He still knocked his ass out. He would do the same thing to Josh Taylor, man. Josh Taylor was doing all this dirty stuff after the bow hitting. I know Catterall was doing dirty stuff too, but man, Josh Taylor, he's been doing it over and over again.
Exactly. He got a taste of his own medicine. He
got a taste of his own medicine, and he's gonna, if he wants Crawford's gonna give it to him, man. He's gonna really give it to him really bad. So I don't know why the hell he did that. It was a close fight. I can't say robbery, but man, I was not impressed with Josh Taylor, even against Ramirez. Ramirez is a flat-footed fighter, man. It was a close-ass fight. If he didn't get the 2 knockdowns, he would have lost the fight. And I thought they both were getting tagged easily. So, Josh Taylor, he gets that straight always comes right to his face. He doesn't know how to protect himself, how to move half a step back and then attack right after that. He doesn't do any of that. So, like I said, 140, man, there's not a lot of talent out there. He beat Progress, which is a close-ass fight. That fight could have gone either way. So, honestly, he's winning all these close-ass fights, but I'm telling you, if he goes against the top dogs at 147, he's not going to get that, man. Like I said, all these damn weight classes out there. If this was the original weight classes, like the way the UFC has it, they have the original boxing weight classes. How ironic is that? This guy wouldn't be a champion if they got rid of 140. 147, he would never win any of these damn bouts, man. So I'm pretty pissed off. And the ref, man, don't get me started on the ref.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about the ref for a second. Let's talk about the ref. I cannot believe this idiot. Whatever, I forget his name, but this man should never fight ref in a main event ever again. Nope. Go back to the under the parking lot fights. You know what I mean? Go ref those fights. Never go into a stadium fight ever again. It was ridiculous. Every minute he was breaking it up. He kept warning them, dude. Usually when a ref gives them a warning, it's about maybe 10-15 seconds top. This guy was taking 30 seconds. It was the whole round he was just having conversations. And Bradley, instead of bets, he was just like, what the hell is this guy doing? Let them freaking fight, man. Stop freaking interrupting. I want to see the fight.
Yeah.
And he totally messed up the rhythm. He took away a point for first Jack Catterall.
Yeah.
And then he took a point away from
Taylor.
Whether or not they deserve it or not, they still that when it's a close fight like that dedicate that it changed the outcome.
It was a
fight.
close ass fight. Go after the 10th round and you take a point away. It's like it was so stupid. It's like, dude, they've been doing this all fight. Now you're gonna take a point away when it's close. It's like, dude, just let it go. And then it just pissed me off, man. Every second it was like he was talking to them like, dude, we're watching a fight, man. We don't need to hear you be in a conversation with these fools, So, I mean, it pissed me off.
And then one thing, going back to Taylor real quick, one thing that kind of pissed me off is that Jack Catterall, well, I'll give him credit, and he really has like two moves. Mm-hmm. It's either a 1-2 or it's a 1-1-2 and a hook. Mm-hmm. And Josh Taylor knew that. And where he had success and why he didn't stick with it, which I was kind of shocked. When he went orthodox, that took away Jack Catterall's jab, and he was having success to it. So after he got the knockdown in the 9th round, once the ref gave the point deduction, he went orthodox and he started having success. He switched it up, and Jack Catterall didn't know what to do. But then he went back to southpaw, and then he was just getting tagged again, and it's like, dude, like. This is a fight. Jack Catterall, I'll give him credit. He came to fight. Mm-hmm. Nobody had him winning this fight. Nobody had it close. Mm-hmm. And this guy came to fight. And my heart does go out to him because, which thought it was hilarious. I don't know if you saw it after the fight. He started flipping off all the fans, started flipping off the judges. I was like, good for you, buddy. And then I saw a post where he would just with a girl and he was just like bawling in tears. Mm-hmm. And my heart does go out to him because as a fighter, I know what it's like to like give everything you have in training. And then I've seen fighters who are about to have big fights and then they get canceled or they get robbed. Mm-hmm. And Jack Catterall, he's probably going to be out of the mix for a while. Mm-hmm. He spent 2 years just having this title fight and then just have it thrown away. Now he's got to regroup and it's probably going to take him another year for him just to have a title fight. Mm-hmm. It just, my heart does go out to him, and I'm really pissed off at Josh Taylor because it's like, you're talking all that shit in the freaking behind the gloves. Mm-hmm. Oh, what are you going to do, mate? You're going to go, all you have is a left hand. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to try to outbox me? You're going to try to find the inside? I could do it all. And then he freaking gets tagged in the eye, gets a cut, gets freaking knocked down. I'm like, oh my gosh, forget about that Crawford fight. Let's throw it in the trash, man, because you need to freaking regroup. Yeah. And just like that whole fight just pissed me off.
Yeah, honestly, he should not even mention Crawford, dude, because Crawford beat the crap out of him, man. He gets tagged way too much, man. Like I said, these last few fights, he's won them all. But, man, dude, honestly, it could have gone either way. Like, all of the fights, Yeah, he beat Ramirez because of the 2 knockdowns. But even Progress, like I said, Regis, close-ass fight. This fight, like I said, it's not I don't think it personally wasn't a robbery. I think robberies are like when Chavez fought Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah.
Holyfield, Lewis won. Those are clear robberies. This one was a close-ass fight. Could have gone either way. But like I said, man, Josh, I'm not impressed with even that last fight. Like I said, it was like, dude, people were hyping him up top 10 pound for pound. I never said top 10 pound for pound. We both had him winning this fight. But like I said, man, no way in hell this guy's top 10 pound for pound. ESPN, they're going to always hype him up. They're the ones that started that whole nonsense. He's a top 10. No, hell no, man. I don't see that at all. He gets tagged way too much. If he goes up against any one of those 147 guys, they'll kick his ass. I even think Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis would kick his ass.
Yeah, dude.
So, I mean, dude, I don't know, man.
My boy Conor Ben would definitely knock him out. Let's go, UK. But anyways, yeah, but there's also... One thing about Josh Taylor is just that, dude, I don't know what the fuck was that game plan. It was just like he knew the whole fight. He didn't change the game plan. Mm-hmm. The refs, not the refs, excuse me. His coaches just kept telling him like, this is what he's doing. He's gonna go with the 1-1-2, and then there was no adjustments to that.
Ben Davison,
like the Tyson Fury coach, yeah. It's all like I like him. He's a good person, but as far as like boxing and adjusting, he's not the best at it. Mm-hmm. And like you were saying, if he moves up to 147, like I just hope that he puts on a little bit more size and he just like regroups and then like builds up because he's like, if he goes against Terence Crawford for his next fight, he's gonna get fucking knocked out.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
I don't see it.
And what I really like though, I did like Andre Ward. liked what his response was. He was, because, you know, Andre Ward's been in some battles. So he was like, you know what? Like, let's hold off. Let's not, like, freaking throw this guy off, like, the deep end. But we are disappointed. But let's see on his next fight. Like, let's see him regroup. Timothy Bradley, I can't freaking stand. Just because with all his fights with Pacquiao. So he makes it seem like, oh, like, I'm a perfect fighter. It's like, bro, I've seen you freaking look like shit too, bro. But
Yeah.
that was our thoughts for like the whole Josh Taylor and the Jack Cartel. I thought I was rooting for Josh Taylor to win this fight. I thought Jack Cartel was up because I just didn't know how the rest with that 11th round point deduction and the way these judges are. That's the thing about freaking these judges, man, in boxing. They don't give you like a clear, like, what is it that they score on and what they look at. Because if you're going by like, it's a whole different fight, but if we're going by like, you know, the GGG Canelo won, GGG threw more punches, Jack Cartel threw more punches, but that fight was a draw. This fight he lost. So it's like, they got to be more clear on the freaking rules. They got to get better freaking judges. They got to put the judges on the spot so they could just fix this. And then people like Josh Taylor just needed to shut up and just freaking fight.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I wasn't impressed with him at all. Like,
Disappointed.
Yeah. And then like, I just know how ESPN's just been hyping him up like he's like the next big thing. And I never saw that. And like I said, 140's been pretty weak since Terrence Crawford. Even with Terrence Crawford, like I don't even know who the biggest name at 140 they be, probably Postal or something like that. But
I think his next fight, if he wants to regroup, I think he should go against Teofimo Lopez.
And yeah, they were talking. Yeah, and that would actually be a good fight. That would be actually a good fight right there. I would like to see that fight.
And I think like both of them are like pretty like they're not similar fighters, but I think both of them like Teofimo lost. Josh Taylor had a terrible freaking win. I think that's the fight to make. And because whoever wins out of that fight, I think will be rejuvenated.
Yeah.
And then they'll have a title shot right after that.
Yeah, that would be more of a fight that I actually would be interested in.
Yeah.
To see. But yeah, man, we're pretty heated over there. I'm trying to calm down right now. But that's all we got for now. Unless you got anything else, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. We're disappointed in Josh Taylor. He needs to just like go back home, regroup. In his hometown, man.
Yeah.
His hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He just needs to regroup, and we'll see what he does at 147.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.